Hey, Soul Family. Tracy here with Sweet Spot e-magazine. Thank you so very much for the likes, the subscribes, the views, the comments, the shares, everyone. I appreciate everyone. Let's just jump in. We're going to clear the energy by ringing the bell, and we're going to see what the message is that Spirit has for us together. Hmm. That kind of skirted on the outside. So maybe someone is having to explain something, but they're not being able to be direct. They're just kind of skirting around the outside. Let's start off and see what's going on with our journey. Something about some change is happening. Much needed change is happening. Welcome change is happening. At first, maybe someone wasn't welcoming it, but now they are welcoming this change. At first, it kind of seemed scary, but not anymore. The process, and you are enough. This person, they welcome that change because that with that change, they went through a process and they found out that they are enough. They're more than enough. They're just right. This person now has clarity on this entire situation. What else, Spirit? What else? Thank you. Nature, awaken, and wisdom. This person may have spent some time outdoors, some time alone in nature, some time being being grounded, becoming centered. Like this person went out in in nature and it's like they were trying to be prayerful and connect with their spirit guides, their ancestors. And when they did that, they connected. Something in them awakened. I feel it was like their third eye that awakened. Now they have this type of wisdom, this type of clarity that they didn't have before. They see things differently now, especially now that they know that they are enough, that they have that wisdom, that they have gone through this process, that they are connected with spirit, with nature. They found that sacred space within them, that space and that place that no one else can touch, no one else can harm, no one else can enter. They found a way to not just where their sacred spaces, but also to mirror back the energy that was being mirrored to them. Because if they are mirroring back that energy, they are then able to protect that sacred space. It's like they just put up a mirror. They didn't start fighting, they didn't use their mouth, they just protected themselves with like some type of mirror cloak, which returned the energy. It's almost like when this person was sitting in nature, they pictured that cloak all around them, that mirror, that protection, that It's white light and it's bright on the inside, and on the outside it looks like a mirror. Someone has found their sacred space. They're enough. Someone understands now that they are part of divine lineage. They realize that once they connected with their ancestors, once they connected with their spirit guides, once they connected with spirit, it's like they understood then all the ways that they self-sabotaged themselves, all the ways that they cut themselves short, where they shorted themselves. They didn't put enough value on themselves. They didn't think that they were worth enough. They looked at all of those different times and ways and different lustful things that they used to do. And they thought about that whenever they were connecting with their spirit guides. And it's almost like as they were in nature receiving a message that their spirit's telling them it's time for them to leave those ways. It's time for them to go into a new direction. It's time for them to manifest something else, something much more creative, much more fulfilling, much more expressive of who they truly are. That this is just time right now, the best time for them to go ahead and harvest. For them, this is their season. Once again, this person found out that they are enough. So for them to continue to allow this type of behavior or these types of people or these types of situations in their life, they knew they had to cut it. Let me turn this fan on. Bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. This could be this person loving themselves, making a head over heart decision to be enough, to remain in their sacred space, to use the wisdom that was provided to them. We have the Death, Eight of Coins, and Page of Wands. So it's like this person, it looks like they decided to put an end to some type of immature, insecure behaviors, thoughts, patterns, and to work on what they needed to work on. It's like what they had to see that where they were actually heading, who they were relying on, and where they were heading, and the people that they were working with were not good for them. They were keeping lies, they were keeping secrets, they were helping to sabotage that person. These are the people that were keeping them in that scarcity mindset, in that lustful mindset. Someone who felt like they had to They were full of their own lust, pride, ego, full of themselves. Someone had to wake up to that realization that that was what they were following, but that's not who they were. Knight of Wands and Knight of Swords. This person is just thinking about, all of these immature actions, all of these immature words, or, conversations, or times that they may not have been, the best, the nicest, the most respectful. They're thinking about all that because Spirit wants them to look at that. And this person is possibly looking at someone that they possibly gave that energy to. You know, someone that didn't deserve that, someone that gave to them equally, but maybe someone that they didn't give equally back. It's like someone that Spirit had guided away from them. What's the message, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah. Someone is thinking now that they should have worked with this person. They're thinking about all the times that they chose not to work with this person, that they chose to act like a fool and try and keep this person and their relationship off balance. They purposely put things in there. They purposely did things. They purposely allowed other people to get into their head. Purposely not choosing not to work with someone. But now someone has definitely made a practical decision. They have definitely made a practical decision. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. We have the Two of Swords and the Five of Wands. So someone has decided after they went out and had that awakening experience, connecting with God, connecting with archangels, connecting with their spirit guides, connecting with their ancestors, wanting to reach the highest part of themselves. They understood that they have to put this Queen of Wands to rest. That this person means them no good. That they had to take off the rose-colored glasses and they had to see that this person is the one who's creating the havoc, the havoc, the chaos. They had to open up their eyes and see that who was actually doing what, where that self-sabotage, where that scarcity, where that sacred lust was coming from, and they saw it. It finally made sense. It finally rang true. That's whenever they decided that they needed to have some balance. And the only way for them to have balance was for them to separate themselves and to be alone. The only way for them to gain that clarity, the only way for them to really have that, the wise thing to do would be for them to stay to themselves. It's like this person felt trapped for so long. It's like they wanted to reach out to someone, they wanted to say something. Someone that they're in a family with, but they didn't, because someone else was still there to try and keep them off balance, to try and keep them not sure which direction to go. Someone that was there purposely making them look like a fool. Someone that was there purposely putting, swords in their back, purposely doing this. Could have been a father figure, someone that they look up to. Someone had told them about this person, and they were truthful when they said it. But that person turned it around to make it seem like the person who spoke the truth was the problem. But now this person understands that wasn't the problem. The problem was in front of them all along. The problem was what they refused to look at. So they went in, they went deep, they had no choice. And secrets started coming out. Secrets that had been locked away for years started coming out. And they started digging. And they realized why someone was like left or took their space or keeps their distance. And they also realized that they should probably keep their distance too. Yeah, they said it was time for them to liberate themselves. And it could be that they have to liberate themselves from these people that they could be related to, that have this, that are helping them to self-sabotage, keep them in that scarcity mindset, those lustful, these are lower vibrational people, and they may have to liberate themselves from these people. Yes, we have the high priestess, the 10 of Wands, and the Tower. Yes, because someone spoke about this. Someone spoke about this. This high priestess spoke about this. Not only spoke about it, but warned somebody. Warned somebody that this day was going to come. And the day is here. Now this person, they feel like a fool. Because everything is out in the open. Everything is, the sun is shining on everything and leaving no stone unturned. Someone is making a head over heart decision regarding this relationship that they knew from so long ago. Something about this relationship that they're making a decision about. This was the one that was toxic. This was the one that was not going to stand the test of time, like someone had said. This is the one that brought them the most amount of grief. This is the one that when they went and spoke with God, God let them know that they had been being lied to. And that was the truth. Someone took that plunge. They took that spiritual plunge. They asked God to show them the answers. They asked God to give them the truth, to show them the light. And God gave it to them. Once you ask, you cannot unask. Once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Once you know it, you cannot unknow it. They asked and they received their wish. God showed them everything. God showed them how they thought they had it all, but how really they need to walk away. Because God showed them, listen, things are not as you think it is. Things are not as it seems. And this person knows this. They've known it for a long time. What else, Spirit? What else? Thank you. Yes, this person decided that it was time for them to stop being a fool and for them to gain some strength, for them to get the courage from somewhere, for them to move forward and become a leader, for them to stand up and put their foot down. Their prayers were definitely answered, heard and answered. And they realize now that it was God that actually brought them out of the cold. It was here they prayed for some for the, for to be to they prayed for healing, for help, to be saved. And they were. And they're thinking about how they were right here. And it was God that gave them that extra. So it was God that actually gave them the healing, the God that saved them, God that they're coming to that realization that it's God, not them. It was never them. They would never be able to heal themselves. It was God that could only do it. Someone is coming to that realization. What else, Spirit? Yeah. Someone said that it was time for them to walk away. It was time for them to leave. It was time for them to liberate themselves. They had to. Because this person was the one that was stressing them out. This person was the one that was keeping them from their happiness, their true happiness. This is the one that all the secrets that they didn't know, that they didn't realize, that they had were not aware of came out about. Just like this this is like this Asian, it's like the Asian ghost of death or something like this represented on this card. You know, I mean, it's like This is something that they didn't realize about this person. This person. And how that person felt about this person. They didn't realize the anger, the disgust, the hate that this person had towards this other person. That's why they did so much. That's why they tried so much. That's why they badmouthed them so much. That's why they tried to rally the troops against them. But everything that they did, everything that they tried, it didn't work. Nothing worked. Bottom of the deck, 7 of Wands, because somebody was able to protect themselves. Someone was able to see how someone else was able to protect themselves. That's why they were able to do it. That's how someone finally was able to place a level of protection around them. Spirit is now guiding them away. Spirit is, once their third eye chakra was open, they were ready to be guided away. They're receiving an offer. Someone is receiving an offer. It could be something that someone's from someone that they've known before, or knew a while ago. What's the message? Yeah, but this person feels overwhelmed. They feel tired. Because they've just gone through so much. They've had to endure so much. And they have so much regret. This person is working to let go of all the regret. But this person keeps thinking about all of the lies. This person cannot understand why. Why would somebody do that? Just to have their way. Just to have their way. What's the message? Thank you. Yeah, someone sees the truth of the situation. They see the truth of who this person is. They see who this person is. Everything. They see the mind games. They see the trickery. They see everything that this person tried to do. And that's why they have to end this relationship with this person. It's a done deal. It's a wrap. They no longer want to even work with this person. It's a done deal. It's a wrap. Because they see how this person tried everything they could to keep them off balance, to keep them blind, to keep them lied to keep them, confused. They saw everything now. King of Cups and the Ace of Wands. This King of Cups is going in a new direction. This King of Cups has come to a decision, has made a decision. I see this King of Cups pouring this out. Like maybe this King of Cups has decided that he's going to stop drinking. Maybe he was drinking his problems away. But now he's decided that he's going to stop drinking. He's going to start working on himself. He's going to start working on, maybe working on who he was as a working on his inner child, working on past relationships, working on himself, and getting back to the point where when he felt his best. Thank you. Yeah, it's like Wheel of Fortune in the Tower. It's like this is some type of karma, and this person knows it. They know this is karma because, once again, someone told him about what was going to happen. Someone told him what was going to come. But he chose not to believe this person. This could be a seer. This could be a reader. He could have went to and got a tarot reading, and maybe the tarot reader told him that you were going to lose a lot of money. But somehow, some way, someone told him that he was going to lose a lot of money. And now that it's happened, he's sick. Sick. You know why? Because he realized the person behind this whole thing was this King of Pentacles. This somebody who's supposed to have been, like I said, could be a father, grandfather, father figure, but whatever it is, somebody had to be let go. Somebody had to be let go. Like I said, this King of Wands, he's made a definite decision because he sees something has definitely turned out of his favor. Now this person wants to go back and apologize. This person wants to reach out. This person wants to say something to this earth angel, this person who he knows from the past. This could be the high priestess that told him what was getting ready to happen. Because now he's learned a lesson. He's learned a lesson, but he needs help. And he's worried. He's concerned. He feels that somebody is secretly working against him. This Queen of Wands. Because she's trying to do things like she's trying to be sneaky and move stuff forward. And acting like, oh no, it's all good. You know what? I love you. We're all good. Everything is happy and everything else. This, that, and the other. But on the inside, he feels differently. He knows something funny is up. He knows there's something fishy with this couple love that she's offering. He knows somebody's trying to plan something. They're trying to plan something. Like I said, this person, they need your help. Strength card. This person is like they're finding the strength. They are finding the strength to move forward. They are finding the strength to do whatever they got to do. We have the Queen of Cups, the High Priestess, the Three of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, Seven of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, so like I said, this person could be a Queen of Cups who's very intuitive, who's also a reader, a seer, something like that, mystic, shaman, had already predicted what was about to happen with this person. Could be something in their family, could be something with money, could be something with someone, had predicted someone passing, you know. And it's almost like this person, they waited for this person to pass, thinking that they were going to all get this, them and somebody else thinking they were going to get this money, only whenever to find out when the person passed, everybody only got one pentacle. Because everybody thought this person had all this money. Everybody was sitting around waiting for this person just to kick the bucket, thinking, okay, once he kicks the bucket, we're going to have all this money to split. All of this money. And then they're confused because they're like, wait, what? What do you mean we only get one pentacle each? Like somebody, they did their research. They did their research, or they looked at something, or they watched something, they found out something. They found out that this person really didn't have as much as they said that they did. Look at that person winking. They didn't have as much as they said they did. They did that. They just tried to say that they had more than what they really did to keep everybody competing, keep everybody off balance, keep everybody trying to one up, trying to have this, trying to do this. Oh, let me do this. Oh, let me do that. Oh, let me do this. Oh, let me do that. Because this person just wanted to have their way. They wanted everybody to make a big fuss about them, whereas they are not doing anything and they don't have anything. They just wanted everybody to have a big fuss about them, but somebody saw through it. Somebody saw through what this person was really doing. This empress saw through it. Not only did this empress see through it, but acknowledged it. I feel like this empress decided that she was going to get her own money. She's getting an offer. This big, solid offer that's coming in for her. Because she decided she wasn't going to sit here and fight over these pennies. She was going to go get her own big, solid offer. And that's exactly what she did. And she put whatever he had. She's like, you can keep that. I'm going to get my own. I got my own. Yep. And I feel like there was a conversation that was had. That's left somebody in their feelings as they sat there and watched somebody else get an offer that put them up nicely, very nicely. Yeah, everybody fighting over money that ain't even there. But somebody found out. Somebody got I feel like they got a tip. A birdie said something to them. They did some research. They looked it up online. Somebody did something. Has to do with the house. Has to do with the house. It's like somebody made some type of deal having to do with this house. You know what I'm hearing? What is it that they have those where the company comes in and they, for the old people, they they allow the people to stay there, and they start paying the people for it, so that they're giving the person the money back for the house, so they have that to live on. And when the person dies, then the house goes to that company. I feel like that's one of those things, ooh, yes, that this person was doing. And everybody don't know. Everybody thinks that the house, and all this other stuff is part of the equation, but it's not. Because this emperor already did something else, so that he's sitting pretty. He made some fast move. He ain't worried about them other people. He like that. I ain't worrying about them. Yep. So somebody else saw that, and they went on their own path. And when they went on their own path, they started making their own money. And somebody else was looking at that, and they were noticing that. They said, wait a minute. They leave, and they get more. Someone started to look at that, and that's when they started seeing, maybe I need to change the energy around me. That's why they went into nature, because they were really interested in trying to feel energy, trying to do something different to connect with energy. Somebody else, that they yeah, because they were tired of this. They were tired of this, and they wanted to be healed. It was a matter of them feeling like the battle is. I just heard the battle is the Lord's. It was between an angel and the devil. That's what I'm hearing. It was between, somebody had to make a decision, like we all do. Do you want to be with do you want to be with God, or do you want to be with the devil? Somebody chose love. And when you choose love, that's choosing God. Someone chose love. And since they chose love, it's like life got better. Like their finances increased. They chose love. They put an end to foolishness. They put an end to some gossip and everything else. Page of Cups and Ace of Cups. They learned the difference between what real love is and what fake love is. Someone has learned the difference between real love and fake love. People can say, I love you, but if they don't actually show it in healthy ways, they don't really love you. Yeah, they went through a whole metamorphosis. I feel like they were depressed. And then, which is why they even went out into nature for that healing. And not only did they receive a healing, but they received a gift. A way forward. They chose God. They decided that if they needed to build on anything, they needed to build on that. If they needed to believe in anything, they needed to believe in that. Once again, this person feels totally different. They were feeling left out. They were feeling isolated. They were feeling cold in the inside. They were feeling empty. But now this person feels healed. Now this person feels hope. Now this person has faith. Now this person has gained an understanding of where they are, who they are, what they need to do, and where they need to go, and who the fuck they need to kick the hell out. This person now understands this Queen of Wands is to be left out in the cold. Someone's making plans to travel to see someone else, to have a conversation, a truthful conversation about some type of conflict that happened before and about a decision that they made about that conflict. Maybe how they did you or how they were done afterwards or both. Could be a conversation with the Queen of Pentacles. Could be a conversation with someone's mother, grandmother, mother figure. But this conversation talks about this new beginning. Talks about how they see this, they see so much with you. It's like this person wants to have this new beginning with you because you are, I'm hearing that song, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. That song. It's almost like this person didn't, they took you for granted. They didn't appreciate you. They didn't give you your flowers. Now, like, this person wants to give you your flowers. Knight of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Empress. Yes. I feel like it's taken a long time for this person to make a decision, for this person to see things differently about you. But now this person sees exactly who you are. This Empress. This person sees exactly what you bring to the table. And they know that there is no one that compares to you at all. There can be no one that ever comes close to comparing to you. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? No. I feel like someone is hoping that there's going to be, that their ships are going to come in, that there's going to be reason to celebrate. I feel like this person is thinking about their travels, is wanting to keep things to themselves, but they are definitely planning on where they're going and where they want to be and who they want to be with. I'm going to leave this right here. I hope this resonated with somebody. Please like and subscribe. I am trying to reach 2,000 subscribers. Thank you so very much. I love y'all, and I will see you soon.